Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Good afternoon and roll Tribe ICC fans as we're getting loaded up here and set to start today's matchup. Only one match today as the women's match has been postponed between ICC and Hinds. We're having to give you a different point of view today, ladies and gentlemen, as there's a chance of possible showers, maybe a little bit of rain here and there, so we're having to set up in what I guess you could say used to be, still is, the concession stand. It hasn't been used in quite a while, so it will be a different point of view today. So we do appreciate those that are tuning in here to support ICC, as well as those that are cheering for Hinds this afternoon. We'll try to bring you this action as best we can from this point of view. ICC in the white and blue kits, and for Hinds, it's going to be them in the all black and white kits, as ICC will have the ball to start here. As I said, a very unique point of view for us here. I'm not necessarily mad at the point of view, as it does give us a different perspective of the game. So ICC with it, trying to work to the opposite side of the pitch. Excuse me, now that we zoomed in a little bit, I see that that is maroon that Hinds is wearing. I thought it was black earlier, but it is maroon. Now we will have a tough time judging when the ball is out of bounds on the far side of the pitch there for you guys as well. Early stages in this one, still scoreless between ICC and Hinds. There's a nice touch there, but a good read by the Bulldogs to be able to clear that one out and allow the defense to reset. Adam Gore, Raphael Henry bring this action here on the red channel. For those that may be looking for volleyball, it's over on the blue channel. ICC and Northwest currently playing. Northwest and Pellissippi are due up next. And then ICC and Pellissippi will end things tonight. That match scheduled to start around 6 o'clock. Header is going to be sent out wide, and then ICC trying to track it down. Still loose on the pitch, and the Indians will sit it back and reset the attack. Indians with it here at midfield. Now they work it across on the left side. Tried to squeeze that one ahead, deflected nicely there, but ICC in the right spot at the right time to keep it alive. Brown with it, trying to find a seam, sends it over the middle. Bulldogs take it away, but ICC was there to get it right back. This one's sent on the cross, but that one too tall there, as that was number 25 on the attempt. That's Ian Thomas. And so that shot too high off frame. Well, they just had an exciting second set between ICC and Northwest. Northwest, unfortunately, won that one 26-24 to go 2-0 over the Indians. Again, that match over on the Blue Channel for those that are looking for volleyball this afternoon. Well, this is a rivalry matchup here on Alumni Day. Former men's soccer coach and women's soccer coach for a few years as well. Mike Sullivan in attendance. Hopefully got a good turnout there from some of the other alumni this afternoon. So Hinds with it. Oh, nice tackle on the ball, and ICC will get it back. They're going to try to go over the top of the defense here. Just a little bit too strong on the cross, and it goes out of bounds. And the ball back to Hinds. Well, I said the Bulldogs earlier. That is correct for Hinds, but the wrong sport. This is the Eagles. The Bulldogs of Hinds play basketball. Very unique situation there that Hinds has. They have two campuses, one in Raymond and one in Utica. And basketball is actually on the Utica campus, and that's the team that carries the Bulldog mascot, and all the other sports are known as the Eagles. Ouch. That one deflected away that time as he kicked it into one of his own teammates. Ball rolling down, and ICC will give chase. But Hinds will let it go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Eagles. Well, these two teams during the regular season met up at Hinds. I believe it ended in a 2-2 tie, but eventually I believe Hinds had to forfeit the match. And ICC was able to pick up the win via forfeit. And this is a rivalry that extends many, 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 many years. As that one taken away by the Indians. Now trying to send it back across the middle. Quick touch there. Nice hustle by Hinds to break it up. But you go all the way back to when they were split between North and South divisions. This matchup, 9 times out of 10, would determine who would win the North division each year. And tell you what, it's been intense at times. Now here come the Eagles with an opportunity here. And a great play defensively by ICC to break that one up. And ICC somehow takes that one away. Indians with it now, trying to squeeze this one ahead. This is Lashley with it now. Leaves it out wide. Dearsley had it. Lashley was able to come back and clean it up here as he resets the attack for the Indians. Hinds takes it away and wants to clean things up now. And this one's going to be sent high in the air. Thought it was heading out of bounds, but it does stay in. This one just pinballed around and eventually sneaked forward, and a great job there by the Indians to break it up. And they're going to say it was last touch by the Eagles, so it'll be a throw-in for ICC. So the Indians with it now, trying to go on the attack here. Trying to reverse the pitch. Hinds able to read that one, but a great job there by the Indians to fight it free. Chase down the sideline is going to be sent out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick coming up here for ICC. So an opportunity for the Indians to make something dangerous here in the early goings of this one. Still no score. I don't have a point of view on the on the clock to know how much time's left. 37 minutes. So Raphael is helping us out there as we get set for this corner kick. It's going to be Lashley getting set to put this one in play. Sends it on its way. Header deflected out. Hinds is going to clean it up there. Then it's sent back, and Indians nearly snuck that one in. And we're going to have a foul here, and who is this one going to be called on? It looks like it's going to be called on the Eagles. And so it will be a free kick, or excuse me, yeah, free kick coming up here for ICC. And apparently the foul called on number 22, Tony King, and he is not very happy with that call. So now the defense getting set here as ICC gets set to put a foot into this one. Lashley strikes it, but it floats high, and tough break there for the Indians. And now the referee is going to call for time and have a word here with King, as King had plenty to say to him a while ago, and now they just want to make sure they're on the same page here, and the referee let me understand who's the adult in the situation. May not liked it, but you had to listen to him. No ill will there, so just making sure the match stays under control early on here. Still no score. ICC and Hinds squaring off here in this big-time conference match. ICC takes that one away now. Trying to get back on the attack here. Here comes Russell Brown. Brown leaves it out wide. Thomas with it now. Thomas sends it back inside. Brown, quick touch, but a great play there defensively by Hinds. As they say, play through the contact. And now here come the Eagles. Oh, nice quick move there to get away from the defender. Eagles with an opportunity here. And apologize for the colorful language that may have come across the screen there. I believe offside is going to be called on the Indians, so still no score. ICC and the Eagles of Hinds here. Only match today soccer-wise. We mentioned the women's match was postponed until August the 25th with a time to be determined. Eagles with it, being very patient, trying to survey the Indians' defense to find where they want to go on the attack here. Kind of just playing a game of catch amongst themselves on that back line right now. And the Eagles didn't like what they see, so they're going to send it back to the keeper. Nearly almost sent that one back to an Indian that time, and now ICC steps up to pressure defensively. And the ball's loose, and it finds its way to the feet of Lashley. Lashley tries to send this one over the top. Header sent, looking for that back post, and it's not there. The Eagles will clean this one out of bounds. So ICC nicely done there defensively, and that one was off the windshield. Luckily it wasn't a baseball. Well, we got a little bit of a misting rain earlier today, so probably a couple hours before this match started, so it really shouldn't be an issue on the turf for the most part. I mean, it's going to be a little wet, but any type of rain we get over the next couple of weeks is going to be one of those rains that the ground quickly absorbs. So Indians with it. They're trying to survey the Eagles defense now. That's Ethan Scott. He's going to send it on its way, and that one's going to be a little bit too tall. ICC is going to try to chase it down. The Eagles do a great job of keeping that one alive and clearing it back towards midfield. ICC in the right spot at the right time, as that was Aiden Belk cleaning things up for the Indians. Now he slides this one ahead, but the Eagles step in front of it and take it back. Indians break that one up, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. Well, as me and Raphael said, if we chose to set up top where we normally set up, well, it would have rained. And the second that we set up down here is not going to rain, so I think the players and coaches would prefer us to set up where it wouldn't rain. Oh, nice extra effort to keep that one alive, but really nobody there for the Indians. as the Eagles take it back without an issue, send it back to the keeper, quickly reverses it back. Now they want to send this one towards midfield, and Ian was there to break it up. It goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in here for the Eagles. Collision at midfield. I do like the call of the official to say to play on here. Now the Eagles with it, an opportunity here, but they're going to say he was offside. Tough break there from the Hinds fans watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com on the red channel. If you happen to be looking for volleyball, it's over on the blue channel. ICC and Northwest meeting up in region play there. So the Indians trotting this one up the pitch. Lashley with it now at midfield. Now sends it back out wide. That's going to be Thomas with it. Thomas looking to go to work. Now sends it back across. They're going to try to reset the attack here through Hodgkins. Hodgkins now sends it out wide. Right side of the pitch. Indians surveying the defense. Now squeeze this one ahead. Indians trying to go on the attack here. Swings it back over the middle. Thought about striking it. Was able to get away from the defender. Weaves his way through traffic somehow and was able to put that one on frame. That was just an impressive attempt there. By the Indians. I tried to go to the replay. Sorry, it did not, was not set up correctly. And we've got a whistle and stoppage there. Offside going to be the call against the Indians. Still no score between ICC and Hinds here. Be a free kick coming up off the foot of the keeper. Sends this one down the pitch. ICC camps underneath it. Now the ball loose, bouncing around, pinballing around. The Indians are going to clear it back to midfield. Lashley had it, lost it for a moment. Then Hinds is going to send it back to the keeper. And they're going to reset the attack. Tried to send it ahead, but a good job there by the Indians being in the right spot at the right time to take it away. Now they're going to dribble it back and reset here. This Owen Anforth with it, sends it back to Hodgkins. Hodgkins wants to reverse the pitch to Ethan Scott. Scott's going to advance the ball up. And the Indians do keep it in bounds somehow. And then Hinds sends it out. No, they're going to say last touch by the Indians. So the Eagles will throw this one in here. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians there. So Hinds will have a free kick coming up. One of those dangerous spots to have a free kick. There's a lot of different things you can do with the ball here. As this will be Piera, I believe, getting set to put a foot into this one. Sends this one on its way. And sends it to the back post, and the Indians clear it out to allow the defense to reset. So we'll shoot through the net here and see the throw in. One of those unique positions here that could kind of work as like a corner if you get a good throw on it here. Kind of a line drive throw. And Thomas is going to allow the keeper, Mahan, to get to it and clean it up there for the Indians. Mahan sends this one down. Indians ready for it. Try to get it ahead, but Hinds breaks it up. Going to send it back to midfield. That's Scott. Scott lost it for a second. able to get a quick foot on it and keep it alive. So now the Indians drop it and reset the attack. Still no score here between ICC and Hinds. As the referee says play on through the contact. Eagles now trying to get on the left side for the attack. Thomas comes up and applies pressure and kind of just reached out and grabbed him there for a second. And so a dangerous opportunity coming up here. Indians set up the wall defensively. Still no score. Hinds getting set to put a foot into this one once the referee puts it in play. And a little bit of positioning there as both teams kind of jockeying for position. This ball's still on its way. And no, it's deflected off that time, and poor communication by the Indians allows the goal to sneak in, and Hinds takes the 1-0 advantage. Well, that ball didn't really get a whole lot of contact, and it may have actually been an own goal there. Couldn't tell if somebody actually deflected it away from it.
26-23 mark.
26-23 to go here in the first. So 1-0 Hinds takes the lead after that. I don't want to call it an awkward goal just because it kind of changed it. Our point of view changed here, but one of those that the Indians just kind of jumped up pointing at each other after the goal was made. So Hinds cashes in on that opportunity, take a 1-0 advantage. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians. Over in soccer, ICC's up 20-15 in the third set, trying to force it to a fourth set. As this ball sent ahead here, Lashley trying to get to it, but Hinds able to get on a foot to it just before he gets there. The Indians deflect that one away, and now ICC trying to get on the attack here to see if they can find the equalizer. Yeah, the way this one was getting chippy and kind of players barking at each other, the referees are trying to do what they can to keep this thing in line early. They know the history of these two teams when they play each other, so trying to do their best to keep it in control. Brown has it, was tripped up. Good no call by the official as ICC keeps it now, and they're going to reset the attack here, trailing at 1-0. And this one popped up and just trying to get something to go towards the frame that time, and couldn't get anything going there. Indians have yet to put a ball on frame in this contest. Ball being fought for at midfield. The Eagles come away with it. 1-0 is the score. Inside 25 minutes to play now here until halftime. Now this is going to be Brown with it. He's wanting to weave his way through traffic. Nobody really coming up to challenge him. He's able to get some deep penetration there. Now the ball free, bounces around, and the Eagles find a way to make the stop. Tough break for the Indians. They had a seam kind of open up there, but a great job defensively by the Eagles to quickly adjust and take away that opportunity there for ICC. So throw in here by ICC, and Hodgkins will have it as he sends it back to Ethan Scott, who's going to survey the defense and go right back to Hodgkins on the right side of the pitch. Ball goes ahead, out of bounds. And it'll be Hinds throw in. A nice job there by the Indians to break that one up. I believe that was Owen Anforth stepping in front of the play there. The Eagles trying to keep it in bounds, can't do so, so it'll be a throw in here by ICC. Got a substitution coming in. This will be number 5, Hogan Payne, into the contest for ICC. That's the substitutions being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Eagles take that one away nicely. ICC in pursuit, but they're able to get the ball up the pitch. Now at midfield, and the Eagles get a little bit of separation there. One 0 is the score. Hinds trying to get a little bit of breathing room here. This ball sent to the sideline. They're going to say it somehow stayed inbounds that time, as you saw it right there in front of him. So the ball never got over, and then that's going to be called a foul on the Indians. And so it'll be another dangerous spot for a free kick coming up here for the Eagles. So for the Indians, you got to do a better job of communicating this time. As you saw the last time that the issue happened, that ICC kind of was out of spot due to the lack of communication. This will be pure area. I believe he took the last free kick that ended up resulting in a goal. So again, the wall stepped off here defensively for the Indians. And you're starting to hear the referees communicating with the players there. This ball sent in, and it's a break for the Indians. That was a beautiful send that time, and just sent it over the top. But you heard the referees kind of telling the players, come on, guys, we're not going to do this all game. If you are, we're going to start calling every little bit of contact. And again, I mean, you don't want to see that, but the referees do have to keep this thing in check. And so far, so good in that sense. Unless you're an ICC fan looking at the scoreboard, it is 1-0 in favor of the Eagles. And then just another case of miscommunication that time by the Indians as sends that one out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. Ball broken up by the Indians. Hinds heads it out. It's going to be a foot race for it here, and still loose on the pitch, and Brown comes away with it. Russell, full speed, middle of the pitch. And that one did not look like it was a play on the ball, like it came from behind. I think the referee is going to call that one. He was going to let the advantage continue for the Indians, and once it was stopped, then he made the call. You see the referee having a little bit of a talking to one of the Hinds players, and apparently was not the call. I thought they were going to allow some continuation for the Indians here, and instead they say it will be Hinds' ball. So not really sure what the call was there, as the tackle came from behind, and you would think that since he had something to say to the Eagles player, it would have been a foul on the Eagles, but who knows? Oh, that was a great opportunity there. And again, another whistle. And that's what the referee literally told the players, saying if you're going to keep this up, we're going to call every bit of contact. So it's on both ICC and Hinds to clean this up right now if they want to be able to play for more than a couple of minutes without a whistle blown. So this is Thomas. Sends it over to Hodgkins. Hodgkins with it. Wants to go over the top of the defense, but a little bit too strong with that one. Again, the Indians just, for some reason, not on the same page so far in the contest. As you see them kind of looking around at each other and pointing and kind of questioning what's going on at the time. And again, another whistle. They're going to say offside was the call there. Appreciate Raphael helping out there. Raphael Henry running the camera for us today. As we said, a unique angle here that we don't typically shoot from, as there is cloudy skies. There was a fine mist earlier today, and where our normal setup spot is, we're not protected from the weather, or at least our equipment's not protected from the weather. We're not necessarily worried about ourselves. But this equipment is expensive, and we don't want to damage it due to the rain. So we came in here into the concession stand, field level, and we're doing the best we can. So it'll be a throw-in here for the Indians. They trail it 1-0. Here to Hinds. Indians trying to find the equalizer here. As this one popped up and Indians couldn't find it. Now here come the Eagles. The Eagles want to send it ahead here near side, coming into your living room. And that's going to be sent out of bounds. And waiting to see ball here in front of us as Hinds kind of just taking their time here, and that's part of the gamesmanship in soccer. Take as much time as you can until the referee calls for a stoppage of the clock, and that's exactly what the Eagles did there. ICC would do the same if they had the opportunity and the lead. This one's sent in, and interference as the keeper went up for it that time. Player from Hinds is shaken up on the play. But he was able to get up, and now we're back in action here. Indians have got to be careful, as they just a poor touch there, sends it out of bounds, and Hinds gets it back here. Indians all out of sorts here this afternoon in the opening goings of this one. See members of the women's soccer team ranked number 13 this week. And again, they're having issues with players, and now they're coming up to talk to the keeper from ICC. So it'll be a throw-in here for Hinds. This one thrown in and deflected out, and exactly what the referee said. If you keep backing into him, it'll be a foul, and that's what he called. Well, again, you know, you hate to see the match gets where you have a whistle every 3 minutes, but at the same time, the players have got to adjust to how the officials are going to call it. Even if it is a bunch of quick touch fouls that we've seen called so far, but that's just the officials trying to keep the match under control. This ball squirts free, and the Eagles will find it here on the near side. Now trying to go over the top. Good pass, but a great hustle there by ICC to beat the Eagles down the pitch to get to it. Try to send this one ahead, and ICC does. Dangerous spot to have the ball right now as that one was sent ahead and then deflected out that time, and ICC dodged a big-time bullet there. 1-0 is the score. Hinds with the advantage. Now here come the Indians. Great play defensively by Hinds to stop that transition play. And they're going to call for a stoppage. This would be a yellow card, and it's going to be issued to Hogan Payne. And you hear a few of the ICC fans yelling and asking about the previous play there. And Indians coming up to ask the referee, and he's just writing in his book, so they walk off, and that's the best thing you could do there, as this is now become a referee show. The Eagles with it now, trying to find his way across the middle. ICC clears it back out to midfield. Hinds will reset the attack through the keeper. This ball going out wide. Now here come the Eagles. An opportunity here. Quick first step. Tries to squeeze it across, and now puts a strong foot into it. And that's going to be another whistle, as that was a push in the back there on the Eagles. So free kick coming up here for Christian Mahan. This ball pinballed around. Still really nobody taking control of it. Then Hinds picks it up at midfield. Eagles, nice quick touch, but leading a little bit too far that time, and Mahan quickly puts it back in play. Hodgson's with it. India's now looking to go on the attack here, trying to find the equalizer. They trail it 1-0. This one over the top to Ian Thomas. He's going to try to chase it down, does keep it alive. And eventually it will go out of bounds. You can't fault Ian on trying to get the whistle in his favor as much as they've blown it today. But the officials say play on in that case, and I am going to agree that was a good call by the referees there. Raphael, how much time?
12:23.
So 12:23 to go here until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll take a look at a day in the life of a student photographer. The Eagles advance this one forward, but ICC breaks it up. Now the Indians with it, trying to get out in transition here. Brown couldn't get to it in time, and it's going to be sent out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. And looks like we've got a player shaking up on the play here, as that's number 3, McQueen. Like when he meant to make that kick, kind of made contact with the knee that time, so referees are tending to him, and he's up on his own power right now, so that's good to see for McQueen as the ball went into the tree line, so they'll have to fish one out. ICC able to pick up a 25-19 win in the third set against Northwest to push it to the fourth set. That's over on the blue channel. Michael Upton has the call there with volleyball, and actually go back, and they're going to call a foul on the Indians. And so it'll be a kick coming up here. Did not see the foul whatsoever. Of course, again, we're at a different point of view, but it looks like the ball was just cleared out and the players bumped into each other. But again, the referees have told them they're going to call anything and everything today, and, well, they haven't lied about that. So it'll be a throw in when we're put the ball back in play. Owen Anforth getting set to throw it in here. This ball cleared back. Anforth there for it. Both players making contact. Referee says play on. That one's going to be deflected out. ICC gets to it in a hurry there. Anforth tries to send this one ahead. Broken up by Hinds, and then it's going to go out of bounds. And guess what? There's another whistle. Stop me if you've heard that one before, as Coach Lashley giving the head referee an earful, asking if you're going to call it down on this end, why aren't you calling it down on the other end? Of course, that's always the case for either coaches whenever a call like that's made. And it's going to be a free kick coming up in a very dangerous spot here for the Eagles. So now Coach Lashley gets a card. And I hate this for both teams. I'm not just saying this for ICC, but I hate it for both teams that a referee kind of comes in with a little bit of a chip on the shoulder. Now, earlier I was defending him. Yes, you need to keep the game in control, but this match has not gotten overly physical, hasn't gotten out of control or anything. It's just it's become now a official just maybe being a bit too much here. So the Eagles with it, that one taken away, and now ICC with it. They trail this one 1-0, trying to find the equalizer before going into halftime here. You know, I make that comment because, yes, at one point the players were chirping back and forth at each other. It was getting a little bit chippy, but they adjusted and they did kind of calm down. Both teams have since then, but the official has not adjusted to the teams making their adjustments. That ball out of bounds will be a corner kick coming up here. ICC with an opportunity to possibly make this one dangerous here, see if they can find this equalizer. Getting ready to send this one on its way. Broken up nicely there by the Eagles. ICC back with it. Tries to head it forward. And there will be another whistle blown here. And that's going to be a foul on the Eagles. And so it'll be a free kick coming up here for the Indians. They had a chance earlier with a free kick, just couldn't put it on frame. And it's going to be another opportunity here for ICC, a chance to find the equalizer. We'll see who the Indians send in to take this one right now. It looks like it's going to be Luke Dearsley. So the referee puts it in play. Dearsley puts a foot into it, bends it, but a nice save. Put back. Oh, just off the post. Would have been a beautiful rebound there, but unfortunately for the Indians, just could not get that one sent home. 1-0 remains your score there, as that was an outstanding save by Hinds. Keeper rewarded himself there with a drink of water. This ball sent on its way. Indians win that 50-50 ball. Now need to see if they can find it and cash it in here on the offensive end. They trail it 1-0. Had a great opportunity on that previous free kick. Just a beautiful save. And the rebound was just a little bit too high off the post that time for the Indians. And Hinds dodged a bullet on that sense. Eagles didn't like what they had on the attack, so they're going to go back and reset here. 1-0 is your score. Got to be careful. Got to get that a little bit more crisp back to the keeper there. Or ICC could easily have stepped in front of that one had they been a step or two closer. Now trying to go over the top. They're going to call offside. And they do. Raphael, how much time?
5:30.
So 5.5 to go now here until halftime. We do thank those that are watching here in favor of the Indians, part of the ICC family. And we do want to welcome those that are watching in favor of Hinds this afternoon. 1-0, the Eagles with the lead. That one taken away for a moment, but ICC able to find it back. And then the Eagles had it, and then the Indians get it back. That's El Sheikh with it. He wants to leave this one out wide. Indians trying to find some room to be able to go to work here, but the Eagles defense is just outstanding on that play there. As that was McQueen, who was shaken up earlier, able to come in and make the play and allow the defense to reset here for the Eagles. So a throw in here for ICC. Launches this one, and the keeper, smart play, kind of calls for a fair catch, goes up and catches it. Now wants to see if he can catch ICC out of position defensively with the quick throw in, but the Indians able to get back nicely and take that one away. Hodgkins with it now at his feet. He'll send it back to Mahan and allow the Indians to reset. Inside 5 minutes to go until halftime. 1-0 now is your score. This ball sent down the pitch, broken up nicely there by Hinds. ICC takes it away. His foot failed him that time as he stepped on top of the ball, but was able to keep possession. We'll send this one back to Scott, so the Indians will have to reset the attack. Hodgkins looking to reverse the pitch, does so to Thomas. This ball popped up. Indians find it at their feet. Thomas with it now, sends it back out wide. ICC trying to find someone to go with them. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say a corner kick coming up for the Indians. 3 minutes and some change to go here. And it will be a corner coming up for ICC. Excuse me, I said Ian Thomas earlier. This is actually Alfredo getting set to put a foot into this one. Indians need to find this one in the back of the net. Not a good send as he didn't get any lift under that one. It's deflected out, so Alfredo can basically get a redo. And this time just a little too strong. Sent across the middle and an easy catch there for the keeper. Just not what you were looking for on the attempt there off that free kick for the Indians. 1-0 is the score. It came all the way back at around the 26-minute mark. 26 minutes left in the first half. It was a goal that you saw ICC kind of fussing at each other after it went in, kind of pointing the finger of blame at someone else after they kind of snuck one by ICC to take a 1-0 advantage. Credit Hinds to taking advantage of that opportunity. Indians with it now, looking to go on the attack here. Sends this one ahead to El Sheikh. El Sheikh clears it back out. Indians send it back over the middle, trying to find Mario, but Hinds was ready for it, deflects it out. Indians will chase it down to midfield. Hodgkins finds it at his feet, now sends it back to the keeper. So the Indians kind of just marching forward. Eagles not really putting a lot of pressure on there. It's just a bad touch by ICC, and it goes out of bounds. Or no, excuse me, they keep it in bounds. And the Eagles now just want to clear it off to the other side of the pitch. So Hodgkins has it. Works it over to Scott. Scott surveying the defense. Seeing who wants to go with him. Now wants to send it across the middle. El Sheikh was there. Just an unfortunate hop away from El Sheikh that time. Hinds was able to clean it up, and now they have it at midfield. Want to go right side on the attack. Nobody there with them. This will be Anforth going back to clear it back to the keeper. One minute to play here. ICC needs to get a good strike and a good attack here to see if they can tie this thing going up to halftime, but Hinds' defense has been very stingy this afternoon. Ball sent ahead, and Hinds clears it out now, and they're going to send it down the pitch. ICC breaks it up and gets it back at midfield. Indians got to hurry. 30 seconds now. And Hinds is going to have it now at midfield. The Indians need to play some solid defense. Good play there on the part of Hodgkins to break that one up, and that will more than likely wrap things up here in the first half. As that was Kate Adams coming in, putting a foot into that one. Back to the Hinds player, and they say it's last touched by the Eagles.
12 seconds. Stop.
So they stopped the clock with 12 seconds to go here until halftime. Now they'll put it in play. Indians just need to put a strike on it, see if they might get lucky here from distance. Up ahead they go, trying to squeeze it forward, but again, another nice play by the Hinds defense, and that will do it for your first half. The Eagles lead it 1-0 here at the break. We're going to take a timeout and come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime show right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off-season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza, pals for life.
The off-season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza. Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Hey y'all, it's Haley Chisholm and Natalie Rouse, and welcome to A Day in the Life of a Sports Photographer. Let's go! We're going to the caf. Let's get some breakfast.
I got a waffle, sausage,
eggs, and tater tots.
Oh yes, and now what you get?
I got 2 pancakes, eggs, biscuits and gravy, sausage, and tater tots.
Oh yes, ma'am.
Sausage, 7 out of 10. Waffle, 6 out of 10. 10 out of 10. No.
Solid 4 out of 10. Sausage though, it's different. Solid 8 out of 10. Solid. Now we're going to see if we can find Anasia and all the other people.
Yes.
All the other people running for homecoming queen or maids.
Thank you.
Say hey to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
We're doing a day in the life of sports photography.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Say hey.
Hi.
Give your campaign.
This is a bubble machine.
Yes. Get a popsicle.
Oh, okay.
Any popsicle.
How's your day been?
Unbelievable. How was y'all's day?
It's been great.
Good. What are you vlogging for?
We're doing a day in the life of sports photography.
In sports photography?
Oh yes.
Awesome. I know a little bit about that.
Oh yeah.
So, he don't. That's Elijah. He don't know nothing about nothing. But anyway.
Hey.
Hey.
So, interview question. What's your name?
Elijah.
Where are you from?
Tupelo.
And what's your major?
Criminal justice.
And
I'm gonna be a court reporter. You can work in the same.
And what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Hey, y'all don't get too much of my table today. It's kind of like plain because I haven't been able to be out here, but I got out of class early, so came to check on it, make sure it all hasn't blown away.
Are you vlogging? Yes.
Oh my gosh! Ah! Hey, what's up, bro? We on the, what is this right now? What do we call this? The pedestrian walkway. We're on the pedestrian walkway currently. Everybody's campaigning for homecoming queen right now, and Asia's giving out popsicles and stickers. And we're walking down here. We don't know who this is, but we're gonna go discover who this is. She's giving out flowers. And Addison.
Ooh, I want flowers.
We see Addison. Let's approach Addison, guys. Follow.
I have Capri Suns here.
Okay, so we have Addison here giving out Capri Suns.
Hello.
This is a vlog, GoPro. I don't know what's happening right now.
Well, guess what happened? So all my stuff got locked in Hayes' truck.
Oh.
So
wait,
we have to get campus police to come get his keys out of his truck.
No, are you serious?
But I have Capri Suns.
Ah! Where did you get all these flowers from?
We get them in wholesale. My sister does bouquets all the time
Oh
for
my
people,
gosh.
so
That's so cute.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Have you had lunch?
Yes, it was good.
Was the calf good?
Yes.
What'd they have?
Pot pie and beef stew, hot dogs, and
Ooh.
chicken sandwiches.
I'm going to get me.
Yeah, you might need to get something to eat.
Yeah, I'm going to get me
We
some
gotta
chicken
go.
nuggets.
We gotta go to Boonville,
Ooh.
and they got a Dodge's,
Ooh.
and some more other places to eat.
Mm.
But no, I
All
want
right.
you to be full before you get there, because I don't want you saying, "I'm sorry, Ralph, I need something before we get."
Alrighty. 3 o'clock. Got you.
Look who's back. So we're getting ready. We just got back from soccer and we're getting ready. I got the camera to go to the volleyball game. The soccer boys were doing good when we left, so I hope they continue to do great things. Raphael's still in there, so Haley's just gonna do her fun stuff. We're going to then, so we can go to Northeast to go shoot some volleyball. We're gonna get some epic pictures. Not good pictures, epic pictures. And we're gonna only take about 100. We're not gonna take 2,000 like we did last time.
Not the truth. Her finger.
I have a trigger finger. How can you not? How can you not love ice season?
Heck yeah, I'm ready for game day. Is that even a question?
ready to whoop some tail, bro.
Yes, we are so pumped. We are ready, energized, ready to take a W. So, took the dubs. Volleyball team's amazing. We love them.
Shout out to number 3, Ashlyn. That's our girl.
Yes, we love her.
Yes.
Anyways, we are headed to Chick-fil-A. We are all tired. You tired? You tired?
Huh? Oh yeah, most definitely. It's been a long day.
My feet are throbbing.
My arms are giving out as we speak. But we're headed. Oh, that girl's running.
Oh, girl, you get it. You don't miss the bus.
So we're headed to Chick-fil-A, ready to get some food. But we'll see you there.
You gotta go with the home team.
I got a chicken sandwich, some fries, and a good old lemonade.
Ooh, nice. I got me some chicken nuggets, french fries, and a Dr. Pepper, of course. What'd you get?
The original chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
The only one.
And we found a table with all this sauce.
I might just try this.
What is that?
Polynesian.
Let's taste it.
Taste test. No.
How was your Chick-fil-A experience?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 would recommend. How was your Chick-fil-A experience?
Awesome. I'm full.
Ready to go to bed.
Yep.
Yeah. Next stop, Funky Town.
Funky Town.
Made some new friends today. Had fun. So y'all been with us for a full 12 hours of a student photographer, digital media dude, person, whatever you want to call us. Anyways, we got our Chick-fil-A, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Peace out, joggers.
I hope that turns out good.
Love y'all.
Love ya.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef,
Needs more lavender.
a wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the four-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pals for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
I don't know about the guys, but
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half of play here. ICC trailing Hinds 1-0 at the break. ICC in the white and blue kits, maroon and white kits for Hinds. It was a very awkward goal. Raph and I were talking about that at halftime. That's the difference in the match right now is one of those, some poor communication by ICC, and maybe a Hinds player got just enough of a foot on the ball to deflect it off an ICC player or deflect it through the wickets of an ICC player to be able to get the goal. So that is your scoring update. Not a lot to talk about, as really the first half was dominated by fouls. A lot of them called. We'll see if any adjustments would be made here in the second half for that to change up a little bit. Hinds will have this First American National Bank kick to start the second half. Again, they lead it 1-0. Alumni Day here at the pitch. And we'll have another whistle here. And it's going to be on the Indians. And now you're starting to see some frustrations carry over from the first half into the second half here early on with the Indians as they were pleading their case with the referee. And it'll be a free kick coming up here. Very dangerous situation here. As the referee will walk the wall back. This ball's on its way and just a little bit too far. It's going to go through traffic and should be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. So ICC trying to find the equalizer here early going to the second half. Eagles with the 1-0 advantage. Going away from your screen with the attack. Indians tried to push that one ahead, but Hinds was in the right spot at the right time. And a whistle. And I believe this is going to be on the Eagles. Good show of sportsmanship there between Lashley and Pieria. As the foul was on Pieria, Lashley and he exchange a quick 5 and go about the game. Now here come the Indians. That strike broken up beautifully there by the Eagles. And it's going to force ICC to retreat all the way back to the keeper. This ball over the top. Now here come the Indians trying to go with it, and nobody really there with him as he tries to send it down the pitch, but instead puts a quick foot onto it. It ends up in the hands of Raphael as he will put that one back in play. That one nearly taken away off the foot of Mahan that time, but he avoids that. Eagles really putting a lot of pressure on this Indians attack right now. Over the top they go. Nobody there for the Indians. And it's eventually going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by ICC. As that one's going to be kicked away and out of bounds, and should be Indian ball here. As this one deflected away, and it's going to end up right back at the feet of Hinds. This one's at ahead, and Mahan cleans that one up. Sorry, having to help out with a few things over at volleyball via text. Gotta love technology. This ball sent ahead. ICC trailing 1-0 here trying to find the equalizer. Nice touch to the outside on the wing, and this one taken away, and a good attack on the ball that time. Clean tackle out of bounds, and it'll be ICC's throw in here, right here in front of us. So waiting to throw in here for the Indians. Sends this one in, broken up nicely there by Hinds. They're going to try to clear it out, and they do so. Back to midfield where ICC will take it over. And then Hinds, just a step quicker today than the Indians defensively, gets in front of that one and able to break it up and get the ball back at midfield. And the ball out of bounds, and it will go back to the Indians. Hinds players not necessarily agreeing with that. I was looking down at my phone at the time and didn't actually see what went on there. And now it looks like the main referee is going to overrule. Nope, he's going to say put the ball in play. So they're going to send it back to the keeper. 1-0 is the score. We're in the second half here. ICC and Hinds in this rivalry matchup on Alumni Day. This ball over the top, but Indians couldn't quite break away quick enough to avoid the offside call, so they had to lay back on it. The Eagles trying to weave their way through traffic, taken away nicely there by Anforth. And now the Indians trying to just get out in transition, trying to get anything going. But, man, this Hinds defense has been extremely tough this afternoon. Now Lashley, midfield, tried to send it on the cross, broken up there by the Eagles. And Hinds sends this one ahead. The Eagles with it, ICC kind of laying back and allowing the attack to come to them. And the Eagles player kind of lowered his shoulder to try to initiate the contact, and good no call there by the official as that ball deflected out, and Hinds will send it back here to the keeper, who puts it back in play. So the Indians with it. They're going to strike, try to find the equalizer, but a save there by the Eagles. Well, one of the few shots the Indians have been able to get on frame today. So the Indians with it now, trying to get on the attack here. Sending this one ahead, and a good quick decision there, won by number 20, Jedden Lee, to shield off the ICC attack, and the keeper to come up and get the play. So now the Indians with it. Again, 1-0 is your score. Raphael, how much time's left?
35.
35 minutes to play in this one. Now here come the Eagles. Opportunity here to make it dangerous. They strike. It was broken up, and the Indians clear it out. And it was a heartbreaker for the Indians in volleyball. They dropped that fifth set, 15-11. They fall 3-2 to Northwest inside region play. We've got one more region matchup left. That's going to be a home match against Pearl River. And then they'll head to postseason play, as that's going to be an easy whistle there on the Indians. And a card is going to be issued. So I don't know if a player had something to say afterwards, as there was a little bit of delay on the card. So it looks like that might have been possibly Hodgkins that is going to get the card there. This ball broken free. Now the Indians trying to advance ahead here. This is going to be Lashley. Opportunity here, coming in tight. Sends it over the middle. The Indians strike, but too tall. Oh, tough break. Second time the Indians have had an opportunity to knock on the door there. Just can't quite find that one home. And it's still 1-0. About 33 and a half minutes to go here in the contest. Hinds with the advantage. So now the Indians with it again on the attack here, trying to swing it to the far side of the pitch. Nobody there for the Indians. Hinds will clean that one up, send it back to midfield. This one sent ahead, taken away there by the Indians again. It's Alfredo with it now, leaves it ahead. And a foul will be called there on the Eagles. So it'll be a free kick coming up here for ICC, and the Indians, they got to take advantage of this opportunity here. Got to make this dangerous. As it looks like Lashley will get set to put a foot into this one. A lot of confusion right now as ICC sends this one out wide, wanting to work against the defense here. Now they send this one on the middle, and again, read nicely there, but we've got a foul called, and this one's going to be on the Indians. I do not know, one, how to say the keeper's names for Hinds. Azemia, but he is from Morocco, and I don't know what he said, but it did not sound pleasant, as he was upset with how his team was set up on that previous wall on the free kick. As we've got a player shaking up on the play here, and good show of sportsmanship there by, again, Pieria. We've called his name a few times today. He is basically was called for the foul there and stopped to try to check on the ICC player and make sure he was okay, and knew that when the ball came his way that if he would have jumped for it, could have possibly landed on the player from ICC, and he's checking on him, and Aiden Belk says he's okay. As they say, play on here. I say that because you just don't see that a lot of times. A lot of times you see the negative side of sports, but want to compliment anybody any chance we get, especially when they show that side of sportsmanship, whether it be ICC or Hinds in this case. So it'll be a free kick coming up here for the Indians. Anforth puts his boot into it. Broken up again by the Eagles. The Eagles' defense has been spectacular today so far. And got a couple of players down right now. And we're going to take the timeout with them here and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the four-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as just quite the melee there, and it's good to see Josh Hodgkins able to walk off on his own power. There's a collision there with him and the keeper. As a AM, again, apologize. I know I'm butchering that name, but both guys able to get off of their own power. See the keeper staying in here for Hinds. So now getting set to put in this foot into the goal kick. Deep down the pitch, and ICC will win that 50-50 ball. Now they're coming back down here on the other end. Brown squeezes that one ahead, right side. Back across the middle, right. Here we go. The Indians with it. Send it across. And a lot of contact in the box that time. That ball nearly found its way in off the deflection. Boy, Hinds dodged a couple of big bullets there against the Indians. Tough break there for ICC that they couldn't find the back of the net. But they've gotten a lot more opportunities and shots on frame here in the second half than they did the entire first half. Eagles with it, trying to weave their way through traffic. Eventually the numbers caught up with them. ICC was able to clear that one back out to midfield, and now the Indians with it. This ball deflected out. And a easy call there on the Indians. And so it'll be a free kick coming up here for Hinds. They lead it 1-0 here in the second half. A big matchup here between the two teams. Top 7 teams make it to the playoffs, and it's on the point system this year. Magic number of possibly securing a spot in the playoffs, you got to think, is right around 15, a significant spot in the playoffs, I should say. That was a nice play there by Mahan to come up and make a play on the ball. Now the Indians with it in transition and try to leave it out wide. They do so. Opportunity here for ICC, back across the middle, and just a great job there by the Eagles to get a foot in front of it and break that one up, and This one's going to be sent down the pitch. ICC wanted offside. It's not called. Here come the Eagles. They strike, and it's deflected. Ooh, the Indians dodge a big-time bullet there. Fredo with it now. Wants to work it across. Back into the middle of the pitch here. Indians trying to go on the attack right here in your living room. Weaving his way through traffic. Pops this one ahead. Looking for Brown, but then there's a strike and off the side of the goal that time. And Indians knocking on the door. Nobody there to answer just yet, but they've been getting close. Trying to find that equalizer here. Again, for those that are watching, wondering why we're at this point of view, well, it's cloudy, and we have no rain protection in that booth that you see there in your screen for a moment. So we have to protect our equipment. We wanted to make sure we could try to find a way to bring this one to you today with it being such a big matchup and in conference play. So we're basically streaming from the concession stand. We're not basically streaming. We are streaming from the concession stand. They just haven't utilized the concession stand in this season, so we kind of took it over and got things set up today for the fans that wanted to check the match out. And there's a save by Mahan.
You can stay right there, or you can go over there by Adam.
There's a shot, but wide. Again, another tough break there for the Indians. Good opportunity, just couldn't quite put that one on frame. Indians try to take that one away, but Hinds able to fight through the defense. Trying to squeeze this one forward. ICC steps in front of it, takes it away. Now the Indians trying to get out in transition. Alfredo with it, wants to reverse the pitch here. This ball deflected, popped up in the air. And that's going to be an easy call there, as he's going to get the push in the back, and the referee has been calling that all day today. And they're kind of arguing, trying to say he was offsides, and you heard the conversation right there from the side judge. So PK coming up here for the Indians. This is big. Lashley will get set to put a boot into this one. ICC can find the equalizer here. Big moment in the match. More issues of jockeying positions here between the players. The referee trying to get that under control, and now here we go. Lashley puts a foot into it and finds the back of the net. Indians get the equalizer. Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay. Big goal there for the Indians, as they're able to push that one across, and we're tied at 1 with 24:03 to go. So big goal there for the Indians. 1-1 now is the score. We said it, ICC had been close. They've been knocking on the door, and they're able to send home the PK. And we're tied at 1 now. Very similar to the first match of the season we saw between these two teams. It was, I believe, a 2-0 advantage at halftime for Hinds before ICC was able to come back and tie it up. Before at the time to earn a 2-2 draw in the non-conference matchup, but that match eventually had to be forfeited by Hinds. And the Indians picked up the win by a forfeit. That's a nice play on the ball there. And Hinds just scrambling to get that one forward and try to find some breathing room. Now ICC sends it back. Indians with it now, trying to see if they can keep momentum on their side. Brown weaving his way through traffic, sends it across the middle. Now gets it back, strikes, and saved. Great save there on a good strike from Brown. So the keeper puts this one deep into the afternoon here in Fulton. Remind you, if you're looking for volleyball right now, Pellissippi and Northwest are playing each other over on the blue channel. As ICC with it now, trying to come down this side of the pitch. Great job there defensively, as that was Hasty able to put a foot in front of that one and break it up. 6 o'clock, or possibly 6 o'clock. Depends on if they keep everything on time over there with volleyball. ICC will take on Pellissippi. That one will also be available on the blue channel there as well. And a quick whistle and a foul on the Indians. Keeper coming well out to kick that one down. And a foul on the Indians. And we've gotten back to the point now where we played majority of the second half kind of whistle free, but now it's gotten back to the point where we can't play but just a few minutes without a whistle. So it'll be another free kick coming up here. This one sent deep. Keeper will go up and make the play. Nice job there by Mahan to kind of clean that one up without an issue. This ball sent down the pitch is contact, but good no call there by the official, as neither player gained an advantage with the contact. And the keeper ran down, got it, and tried to keep the Indians from getting the throw in quickly. It's now ICC with it. Lashley sends it back, and just kind of unfortunate hop that time against the Indians, and Hinds was in the right spot at the right time to take it away. Indians, though, get back defensively. 1-1 is the score here. This is Alfredo with it. Wants to leave this one ahead. Trying to send it inside, but a nice tackle on the ball, and it will be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. Well, a chance to make this opportunity dangerous here to see if the Indians can take their first lead of the afternoon. 1-1 is the score here on this corner try. Ball sent on its way. Header, though, broken up nicely. Indians, though, trying to keep it alive. And this time the Indians send a blistering shot in. It was broken up. And this was going to be cleared back to midfield, and the referee's going to stop the play here as an ICC player is down. Breaking the action. Let's take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, as that was Hogan Payne that was shaken up on the play, but good to see him able to walk off on his own power as the referee is now going to put the ball in play. Coming up on 19 minutes of play here. We're tied at 1 here in this crucial MACCC matchup. I have to count my C's there to make sure I got all 3 of them in. Now here come the Indians here. Oh, the ball just couldn't quite travel enough that time with Brown. A good defensive play there by the Eagles to break that one up, and bodies go flying. A whistle is blown, and a foul is called on the Eagles. So it'll be a free kick coming up here for ICC. Alfredo puts a boot into this one. And the ball taken away by the Eagles. Tough defense there by the Indians. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by ICC. And that's going to be another easy call there as Walters came flying in and ran into the Eagles player that time. I can tell this concession stand is extremely dusty. It hasn't been used probably since the summer, as my sinuses are starting to go crazy on me out in here. So I apologize if you start hearing me kind of sniffle a little bit. And the easy call there is Mahan had his legs taken out from under him. So Mahan will put a boot into it here. 1-1 is the score. It's 50-50 ball. Cleared back there by Hinds. As this one just being bounced around. Anything you could do, I could do better. Nice ball there. Now here come the Indians, an opportunity. This one sent on the cross and popped up and sent out of bounds. Good opportunity there for the Indians, but a great defensive play and help that time by Ryan McQueen to break that one up. It'll be a corner kick right here in front of us, as it'll be Lashley to put a foot into this one. 1-1 is your score. Nice ball. As just a little bit too tall for the Indians to get to. This one broke it up, now sent back across the middle. Popped up, and the Indians should be able to control this one at midfield. They do, as Hinds quickly swarms the ball and resets defensively. Lashley sends this one, and a save. Nice save there Again, been very impressed with the play of the keeper this afternoon here for Hinds. As this ball is going to be sent forward, and Mahan will just simply scoop that one up and now roll it ahead. Ball broken up by the Eagles. Trying to get it to the sideline. They get to it before it goes out of bounds. And they say a clean tackle on the ball there. Now here come the Indians trying to get out in transition. Leaves it up to Lashley. Lashley gets by the defender. He's going to strike, and no, just couldn't quite get a strong enough foot into it there. But the Indians, again, knocking on the door here. Back-to-back good shots on frame that time. Just couldn't send that one home. Eagles trying to get back quickly on the other end to see if they can get the Indians out of position defensively. ICC gets back in a hurry. Eagles with it, trying to find someone to go with. Nice crossover here, looking to go across the middle, but it was cleared out there by the Indians, and that will allow the defense to reset. Raphael, how much time?
14:37.
So 14:37 as you hear Raphael there relaying the time in for us. Again, broadcasting here from the concession stand in case it rains today, so we wouldn't get our equipment out in the rain. We appreciate everyone tuning in. We do want to say a special hello to those watching in favor of Hinds. If you're watching, would like to hit us up, do so on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. Let us know. We get you a free shout out there. Or if you're watching and want to send it to us on Instagram, just take a picture of where you're watching from and tag us in it. We'll be happy to share that one. Part of the ICC family out there tuning in here on the ICC Sports Network. Indians with it now. Trying to send this one on the backside. And Hinds wanted to see that he was offside. And then the keeper comes out and has something to say to the ICC player. And they just go their separate ways after that exchange. Referee kind of trying to clean things up here. Now they'll put the ball in play. This one's sent down the pitch. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be ICC ball. 1-1 is the score between ICC and Hinds. We do appreciate everyone that's tuned in here today. Of course, we talked about the women's match. It was postponed. Hinds didn't have enough players to field a team today, so that match has been postponed until, I believe, October the 25th. That's a Wednesday. Indians with it now. Now send it back out wide here on the wing. And Forth looking to go on the attack. Sends this one on the cross, but broken up nicely there. And the Eagles will eventually clear it out to midfield. And that was one of those, the defender tried to come up and make a play on it. His momentum carried him forward. And once Dearsley felt the contact, he went with it, and the whistle was blown. And we said, you know, Steve Diffie, our buddy down at Holmes, we got to see him last night. He likes to say, you know, as long as the officials are consistent, even if they're consistently inconsistent, that's all you want is the consistency. Well, I'm not going to say they've been inconsistent today. They have been pretty consistent with the calls. There's just been a lot of them. And there's going to be another one. Yeah, this is a match that's been hard fought. It's 1-1 is the score, but, man, it's just been dominated by foul calls today. As this ball sent on its way. And it's being fought for, and it will eventually go out of bounds, and they're going to say it will belong to the Eagles. We got Lisa Knowles checking in. She's watching her son Owen Ansforth from Burnley, England. We also got Marcus Owen Jeffrey watching their Uncle Owen. Appreciate those supports across the pond over there. I'm going to add that one to our story. Got a little one watching in, maybe a future Indian checking things out there. Chase for the ball, and it's going to be sent out of bounds, but there's going to be a whistle, and it's going to be against the Eagles. And that was the keeper coming in, and now this is what we're worried about, folks. As the keeper came in and flattened the ICC player, and there will be a card issued here. And now you're starting to see Hinds players fighting amongst themselves here, and a vital part of the match right now. You got to keep your cool if you're both these teams. It's been an extremely physical, extremely emotional match, but you don't want to lose it this late in the contest to allow your emotions to possibly cost you the game here. Raphael, what kind of time we got left?
10 minutes.
23
seconds.
10 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the match. It's a 1-1 contest. I want to say this. You did see some pushing and shoving going on, but I want to give credit to one of the referees and the other teammates that came in and kind of kept that one from escalating any more than it could have. And you see Pierria. I have really liked the leadership of that young man today. And, again, I do apologize if I'm saying his last name wrong today. He's shown good sportsmanship. Turned around, told his keeper, kind of gave him the zip of the lips motion there. So been very impressed with number 7 for Hinds today and his leadership of this team. And he's been a guy that's been the spark for him today as well. This ball sent on its way. Broken up. Now ICC with it. Puts a foot into it. Broken up nicely there again by Hinds. Indy is trying to keep it with them right now. And that one's going to be just sent on the side, and an easy grab there by the keeper. So an opportunity there for the Indians. Couldn't turn it into anything. 1-1 is the score. Keeper will stop and go take a drink of water. This one over the top of the defense here. Hinds trying to stretch out the Indians here. Send it back across the middle, but it was taken away there nicely by the Indians. That was Walters that stepped in front of it. Sends this one ahead. Lost its balance. And that's going to be an easy call there on the Indians, as it's going to be a push from behind called on El Sheikh. And this one set ahead and just a little bit too far for the Eagles to be able to keep possession of it and go out of bounds. The ball back to the Indians now. Well, things getting intense in this one as we're closing in on the final moments of the contest here. 1-1 is your score between ICC and Hinds. Well, I tell you what, Owen Ansforth has a huge following, as checking Twitter now, and Don Kirkham, he's watching from Saskatchewan, Canada. Our great nephew, Owen Ansforth. He's checking in and supporting him there. So, man, Owen needs to get an NIL deal with all the people checking in and following him. We do appreciate those that are watching, and we do want to welcome those that are watching in favor of Hinds today as well. We're happy to be able to bring this broadcast your way. We set a different point of view because we're trying to make sure we don't get rained on today and mess up our equipment. So waiting the ball to be put back in play here by the referees, and still waiting. And we're still waiting. And just having a conversation with everyone. As this ball sent ahead, broken up there, and going to be a chase for it. Hinds is going to let it settle. El Sheikh comes out and gets it. He's going to try to send it forward. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Eagles. Got some substitutions coming in here for both teams. This match could come down to which team has enough gas left in the tank here in the final moments of this one. As it's been a hard-fought physical match today. A lot of fouls have been called. And so it's almost one of those each possession now this late in the contest, becoming very important for both these squads. Near turnover there, but Hinds able to keep it now. Leave it out wide on the wing. Quickly send it back inside. And it's one of those now you kind of tell the players, and this is smart to do by both teams, the way the referees is calling it. You just put the brakes on and let the player from behind you carry momentum forward and hit you. As that ball sent and easily scooped up that time by Mahan. So if you can get that call and get a close free kick, or if you're in the box, get a PK, could make a difference in the match here. As I say, both teams are doing it, and it's smart because that's how the officials are calling it. This one sent over the top, broken up, but ICC is going to be able to chase this one down here in front of us. Tries to send it back across the middle, but Hinds is in the right spot at the right time to take it away. Clear it back to midfield. It goes out of bounds. Great crowd coming out for today's matchup. See some of those fans there right there on letsgoicctv.com. Brown, quick touch right back across the middle. Indians looking to go to work here. Good no call by the official there, as trying to basically draw the call. Didn't get the whistle. Now ICC gets it back on the attack here on the wing. This is going to be Brown looking to go one-on-one. Crosses up the defender. Strike inside, but deflected out by the Eagles. ICC keeps possession with it now. Brown with it. The ball just took an awkward hop on him. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it be Indian ball. It will be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. Well, an opportunity here for ICC to see if they can take their first lead of the afternoon. 1-1 is the score. 5 minutes to play. Is that correct, Raphael? Raphael saying yes. Raphael Henry running camera for us today here on the broadcast as this corner kick's in on its way. Broken up nicely there by the Eagles, and the strike is just going to be too tall as he was trying to get a quick foot onto it. It's going to go over the backstop, and the ball will go back here to the Eagles. Inside 5 minutes to play. 1-1 is your score. There is no overtime in conference play. If you get a tie, both teams will share a point. If you find a way to win it, you'll earn 3 hard-fought points this afternoon. As this ball sent ahead, and Brown with it. Leaves it ahead now, trying to find Thomas. This ball deflected out, and Hinds takes it away. Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of players for both teams just when they get a chance to catch their breath, they try to take advantage of it. Quick give and go here on the wing. Opportunity for the Indians. Now they send it back across the middle, but no, there's Hinds to break it up. Indians in the right spot at the right time to take it back. They leave it back. That is Enforth with it. He strikes from distance. Header's being put on, and oh, just too tall. What a beautiful touch on the part of Enforth. Indians had a chance with the header, just couldn't quite get on top of it enough to send that one home as the keeper was kind of out of place that time. Right idea to go top shelf, just couldn't put it on there. 3:45 to play now. Indians with a great opportunity, just could not send that one home. Low line drive shot. This ball popped up, and the Eagles will have it now, looking to go to work. A lot of shake and bake, but nobody there to help, and ICC takes it away. Indians with it now. Eagles getting right back in the hip pocket of the Indians defensively. Oh, Indians dodge a big-time bullet there, and another quick and easy call, and again, another good show of sportsmanship there by Pieria. Comes out and extends a handshake quickly to Hodgkins, who is good to see him back on the pitch after he was shaken up earlier in the match. This ball sent up. Indians keep it alive, trying to keep it in play here. And then the ball just taken away there by the Eagles, but ICC in the right spot at the right time to deflect it out. Lashley Sends it by the defender. Now Lashley wants to drive inside, sends it across the middle. Over the middle, and no, Hinds just able to fight that one through and clear it out. Lashley trying to keep it alive, and Hinds is just going to put a foot into it just to get it back to midfield. And, I can't agree with that call. Cannot agree with that one. As both players were going for the ball, it was a good move there by Alfredo to get around the defender. The defender didn't really initiate the contact with 2 minutes to play now. ICC will have a free kick. A break there for the Indians. Can they cash in on it? Say again, ref. So the clock was running there, is taking their time to get it in here, and that's just going to be contact into the keeper. And the keeper, don't know if he was yelling at the ICC player or his own teammates there. But again, very vocal in net today for the Eagles. The ball just wouldn't go with Ian that time as it goes out of bounds and deflected last touch by the Indians. This ball headed back, ICC with it now. 1 minute to play. 1 minute. Can the Indians find a way to get the ball back and get things going? So they're going to have a throw in here as ICC is going to try to rush it in. Trying to throw over the top, too strong, and it go out of bounds, and Hinds will quickly track it down. We'll see if they try to rush things up or will they be happy to earn a draw this afternoon here in Fulton. Deep ball sent down the pitch. And it's going to end up back with the Indians here. 30 seconds to play. ICC with the opportunity. Over the top they go. An opportunity here for the Indians. Lashley strikes. Just wide. And tough break there for the Indians, as that was a great opportunity but just could not cash in, as this ball is going to be sent out of bounds. And that will, 13 seconds, more than likely do it. Hinds will get it in. It'll be deflected out one more time, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. 4, 3, 2, 1, ball game. And it's going to end in a 1-1 draw here. ICC and Hinds, as Indians wanted to call there at the end. They did not get it. And the referees are meeting at midfield, but I believe that is going to do it, as both teams kind of disappointing with the ending there, as neither one of them could come away with the win today, but they do leave with points. And a good show of sportsmanship after a very intense, very hard-fought matchup there between these two squads, showing some love there at midfield. Well, that's going to do it for today's broadcast. We've got volleyball going on over at the Davis Event Center. Come join us over on the Blue Channel as we'll break down and head that way. Hinds and ICC in a 1-1 tie. See you next time here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here. There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.